threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Mindless banter.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cameron, we made it to Q&A.
Yeah.
Just been waiting all month to get here to this
I
very
think
spot.
Our listeners were waiting all month.
They were,
we
man.
had really good questions.
It was hard to pick.
Questions.
If your question doesn't get picked, it's not that it sucked.
And that we don't like you.
It was just that there was other ones that were better and other people that we like more than
Yeah.
you.
There's always the redundant ones you gotta like.
Yeah.
We've answered this a million times.
Yeah, sure. Yep. But here we are. Mindless
Yeah.
Banter Q&A. We're going to do it.
But before we do it,
Okay?
it goes without saying, prepping requires forethought with regard to food, water, supplies, power, protection, all areas of significant technical preparation.
No doubt.
Self-reliant medical care is no exception. The Prepper's Medical Handbook, which I hope you all own,
You should.
you should own, by noted wilderness medicine expert and survivalist William W. Forgy, MD. This is a doctor.
He knows what he's talking about.
He does know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Provides the best basis
Baby, yeah.
of prevention, identification, and long-term management of survivable medical conditions, and tells you when to return to the grid and what to do if you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
The book's pretty sweet. It's like organized structure. It allows you to like quickly locate and find those things that are difficult outside of the medical field. So,
And it's not like written
super basic.
in that medical jargon like you're
No,
like, I have
it's
no
not
idea.
like reading an article from the Journal of medicine.
Yeah.
Really straightforward, easy to find information
Mm-hmm.
of stuff you're going to typically run into in the
Sure.
wilderness. So
Yeah.
to purchase, go to preppersmedicalhandbook.com, also available through amazon.com.
Do it.
Go check it out, Prepper's Medical Handbook.
All right, boys and girls, it's time. Here we are, Q&A. You ready, Cam? Why
Let's
don't you
do this.
start? Why don't you start?
Okay, Sebulus.
Sebulus.
If all your finances are in order and you have already cleared $3,000 with the significant other, would you put your stimulus towards A, buy solar panels, B, buy a generator, C, trick out your bug out vehicle, D, other, and why?
Yeah, that's really tough. And I guess it very much depends on your situation, right?
Yeah. You might need to use it to buy diapers.
Well, yeah. Well, and also if you haven't yet got your financial stuff all figured out, you don't have your emergency fund and
Yeah.
all that, start there first.
Yeah,
I
you don't
would.
need a side-by-side right now.
Yeah, it's not very fun to like get your emergency fund
It's
and be like,
super
oh, look.
stupid, but-
Yeah, I just drop the D and I say emergency
deuce?
fun.
Fun.
Deuce. Instead of fund. You get
Oh,
it?
yeah, get it.
Drop the D, Cameron.
You should write a book.
I really should.
That should be the title. Drop the D.
Drop the D.
And have some fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But that is really hard. But me personally, I still need to pull the trigger on that a good generator. But all of these are great options. I really don't think you can go wrong anywhere.
No.
I mean, the solar panel thing, you just make sure you're understanding what you're buying and what you're buying it for and how
Right,
it's going to
right.
work, and that there's going to be sun. You know,
Yeah.
if there's no sun, then that's not going to help.
You're not going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'd like to buy a better generator.
Mhm.
I'm glad I have one, but maybe a little. I've looked into getting a bigger one.
Yeah.
Bigger's better.
That's what they say.
But I'd probably take that money and think long term.
Yeah.
And look at maybe even a little crypto.
Yeah. Ooh, everybody just said put it all into crypto.
And maybe a little bit of some other stocks. and stuff.
Dogecoin all day long.
Yeah.
To the moon.
Just dump it all in there.
Just dump it all in there.
I haven't looked at like the last 2 days. Is doing okay.
It's doing all right. Yeah, ETH is back up. Bitcoin's back up, so it's doing pretty good. Yeah.
Sweet.
This one came from Teotihuacan Guide. The end of the world as we know it, guy. Don't know if you saw the Tom Cruise deep fake videos. Fail. But how concerned should we be with altered real-time videos being of high-profile people, U.S. president, for example, being a real possibility? Sometimes I'm hoping that they are deep fakes, and that's not really what our president is saying.
I've been wanting that.
We wouldn't know what to trust. War could be started if a faked video of a politician says he's bombing another country.
Yeah, I thought I was glad somebody brought this up because I did see those Tom Cruise deep fakes and they're pretty amazing.
Dude, they have apps now that do a pretty damn good job.
Really? I
Of,
haven't tried
of
'em.
deep faking people's faces on stuff. Like, it's not bad.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you should.
But I think it is. I don't know to the extent of war and all that, but I think for one, our public is pretty stupid at believing
Think so?
the simplest things in the world. So
It's true.
I think it would be easy to persuade people the wrong way. You just see a public announcement come up from the president that says something simple like vaccines are not good, don't do them, and then people, even though they could do all they could to prove it wrong, they would still be like, "Dude, what's the government doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Did they do this on purpose to make us want the vaccine?" Like everybody's suspicious and everybody believes in conspiracies fueled by the casual preppers.
Exactly. That's what we do.
So
we throw fuel on the fire.
I think I do think they need to start looking into putting things in place.
I don't think they're there quite yet. I think most of the time you can tell.
How do you know? Maybe
just
they've been
barely.
there.
Yeah, maybe
the whole time.
May-
Trump, all of his stuff.
Trump is still in office.
not really.
he's deep faking with Biden's
He looks
face.
like.
You know what I mean? You
We all
just don't
know that's not true with the last
I know.
month.
I know exactly.
He surely's gone.
Yeah, he's gone the other direction with a lot of stuff. But I'm not concerned quite yet, but I do know in the future it's going to be an issue. I don't know what they're going to do because
don't either.
it's going to get so good that it's going to be basically impossible to tell if it's real or if it's not.
Did you see those Tom Cruise ones on TikTok?
I saw it. Yeah, I've seen a bunch
Looking
of them.
at all the comments, people are like, so is this like
know.
people are super confused.
Yep.
And most people that are like heavily looking at that stuff are going to believe anything.
Exactly, yeah. So I think they're going to have to figure out something. There's probably going to have to be some way, like, this sounds weird, but like a multi-factor identification thing, even when it's on TV. There's going to have to be some sort of a thing where you're going to pull out your phone, you're going to scan it. Oh, this is directly from the White House because I know because they're you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only way they're going to be able to do it. I don't know how else they're going to do it.
I don't know either.
That's my idea, though.
But it is concerning.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Milo, the giant yellow lab.
Oh, Milo.
If you ever had to bug in, would you do what would you do to camouflage your home so you could keep people away? And if an alien ship came down and invited you to go to their planet, would you go? I love how those two are.
I know.
How are you going to camouflage your home? And what if an alien came down? You can go with them.
Yeah. And do you like lasagna? Like a bunch of random stuff.
I know.
So I guess that depends on the SHTF situation, right? So if you're in like a really bad like viral outbreak, like something similar to Contagion,
Really bad viral video.
yeah, viral video, you're dancing in the front yard, everybody's watching. So you could do something like the biohazard signs, like don't come in here, bro.
Yeah.
you're you're gonna
Crypto.
Yeah,
Everybody's got diarrhea from cryptosporidium.
Yeah, Ethereum diarrhea. We got it right now. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. Cam and I have talked about this before, like boarding up the windows, making it look like it's already been zombified, or however, whatever it's gonna look like.
Just
Beat the
kill
piss.
somebody and lay them out front.
Yeah, that's what I have a dead body just in my basement, just in case.
Drag it out.
Yeah, so you drag it out in case that.
Oh,
happens.
it's not that serious. I'll put it back down on the base.
Oh, shush. Okay, yeah. I just thought.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I'm like, I'd probably make it look just super unsanitary, a total junk hole. Just
Sure.
like leave all your crap out front.
Yeah.
A lot of people do this already. It seems to work.
I'm gonna put like some fake Mormon missionaries on the porch.
That's true.
Nobody's walking up there. You know what I mean?
It's such true. Just
Yeah.
put on your door.
Yeah. Free Book of
meetings
Mormons.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to that house. They're gonna try and preach gospel.
Not
to me.
gonna happen.
Yeah. Just like if you put a whole bunch of diapers or made it look like there's a ton of kids at
Whole
that
bunch of
house, I
diapers.
would stay away from that.
Oh, I would too.
Oh, there's 15 kids in there. I ain't going in there.
I'm doing that now. Like it doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. If they look like they have 15 kids, I'm
I
not
know.
visiting. I'm not coming to say hi. Right?
My trailer's like parked next to it too. And I was like, I could make that look kind of like a meth lab. Just put a
Ooh,
little
you should.
chimney out of it.
Yeah.
But I bet you'd have more traffic than
You probably
it
would.
wouldn't steer people away.
Guys in big old lifted trucks stopping by constantly. Yeah, no. Rolling coal in your neighborhood, coming by to see if they can get their fix.
I got a shift coming up.
I don't know
7
why.
weeks on.
I don't know why I'm correlating the two,
I know.
but I am.
You
know what I mean?
stereotypical.
I am, and as far as the alien planet ship thing, right now, I'd have a hard time saying yes. I mean, I want to.
You know, just like a missionary. You
know.
know, it sounds interesting, but I just don't have the time right now.
Maybe come by next week and we'll see if I can do it then. But right now, with a family, you don't know if you're coming back, right?
Yeah, you don't.
You just don't. But if I was a bachelor, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I am gone. I'm
Yeah, why
going
not?
to Mars,
Why not?
100%. Like no doubt.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
I just worry, that you'd be probably being tortured and
Butt
tested.
raped? Is that what you're worried
that's
about?
Not more probed.
It's
I
always
do
a
not want to be
butt-
probed a bunch. Even if I was a
Just
bachelor.
one probe's enough. Like I
Yeah.
don't need a bunch. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Just one.
But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I don't think I'm in any situation to go with aliens. Right
I'm
now.
not in the mental state right now where I'd be great in an alien abduction situation.
But imagine if you did go, then
Imagine.
I could go hang out at the diner downtown
Yeah.
and talk about my alien
Yeah.
abduction.
Hey, Kim's got a story for
Grow
you.
big old beard and get all scraggly. And they took me and probed my butthole a bunch of times.
Exactly. I'm back.
I said no solicitors, aliens.
Yeah.
See the sign? I'm not going with you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jade
Jade Antiques. Antiques.
Antiques.
What food items should I stock up on the most?
I don't know, Jade. Are
Jade.
you gluten intolerant?
Yeah.
Are you?
Do you like Chinese food? I don't know.
It stores forever. It's like pure salt.
It is. Yeah, it really is. It's like
Stinks
chunks of,
like a mother, but
It
it
does.
stores forever.
the next morning, Chinese food
Oh my
smells
gosh.
like
I can't
don't
tell you
know.
how many times, when you forget in your car, you're like,
Oh,
what the?
I gotta burn my
Is there a skunk in here?
my Honda's getting burned up now. It's not. You can't use it after that.
No, it stinks so
I
bad.
don't know why it's a Honda. I'm sorry.
I got a Honda.
I know. that's why I was saying sorry. So
Me?
so it, yeah.
Apologize.
The,
accepted.
the
Apology
food,
accepted.
it really has to come down to the food that you guys eat the most.
Yeah.
Right, Jade? Jade?
Use name association.
Yeah,
Helps
Jade,
them
Jade,
remember
Jade.
better.
Jade, listen, Jade. I always suggest to bulk up your pantry and your frozen foods first. Don't worry about your 25-year shelf life stuff. Not until you've got that stuff figured out.
Right.
The stuff that's going to last a little bit longer, and the stuff that you can fit in your pantry, in your freezer. It's a great place to start.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, whatever you guys eat a lot, that's what you should do.
We just emptied our chest freezer out, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how much stuff's like turned into just pure ice
Oh,
with
yeah.
like some remnants of food in it. It's like, yeah, you need to like
Food sickles.
cycle that stuff out.
Yeah, you do.
And I was like, holy crap, there's a ton of space in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, kind of the same thing is just make sure you're getting stuff that your family likes.
Mhm.
Don't just go get 700 pounds of beans.
I know. Yeah.
At least you're not going to care. You're going to eat whatever. It's really going to
mean-
be pretty miserable.
I mean, it's true.
It is true.
It's not a false statement. You're gonna eat whatever. It's
But I
just like,
hear that a lot, and
It's
it's
just like the damn people
going to
on
be miserable.
TikTok this week. So I put up a video about the water bob or the Aquapod kit, right? So you put it in your
Where's your
tub.
gun?
No. It's so you put it in. It's like, well, I'll just fill up my tub.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay. Like, sure, you can do that if you want to drink your dirty ass water. Like, that's fine. And like, well, if it's an emergency situation, I'm not gonna care. I'm like, sure, I'm gonna drink it if it's the last thing I have, but it's not the last thing I have. I've got
No.
$20 right now. I'm gonna buy this,
I know.
so I don't have to drink
Yeah.
disgusting, gross pubic hair water. Right?
Soap residue, pubic hair
Oh
water.
gosh, that's not good, right? It's horrible.
I don't know, but no.
No, I don't know about it, but I'm gonna say no. Yeah,
Pretty sure they're disgusting.
pretty sure that's not good for
But
your
yeah,
belly.
it's so true. Like, that's so some of the comments. It's like,
I know.
yeah, that looks like a good idea, but it's not. I'll fill up all my sinks.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for it, bro.
do it. I don't.
I
really
got cups and bowls and Ziploc bags.
Just fill everything up. Everything that's bowl shaped.
Yeah.
Just fill it with water. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Anyway.
Get it done and flip over the top of the toilet tank, fill it up.
The preparedness guy
Mhm.
says,
He's prepared.
yeah,
He's
he
a guy.
is.
He's a guy.
What's your favorite doomsday scenario? If the world was going to end, how would you want it to go? I've always liked the zombie apocalypse scenario.
You've always been partial to it.
I
haven't you?
have. I
Yeah.
really like it. My family likes it. My dad grew up liking the
It's a
zombie.
tradition in our family.
But I think it could be really fun depending on what type of zombies.
No doubt, no doubt.
If it's like Walking Dead zombies, they seem super easy.
Yeah, I don't know why those guys keep getting killed.
I don't either.
It's not that hard.
They're like slow for a mile away and they
Yeah.
don't turn around.
Like, oh, I gotta finish my game of Tetris, and then they get killed or something, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but World War Z zombies,
But World War Z zombies are terrifying.
or even like
that would suck.
the
28 Days.
yeah, that one.
They're like instantly psychotic.
Yeah, or the I Am Legend zombies.
Yeah.
They're kind of
No
creepy.
thanks.
We were watching it the other day, and like
I saw that's a.
my kids were there, and my wife's like, "You shouldn't let them watch this, right?" I was like, "Whatever." We started watching it anyways, and then when the zombies came on, I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna be scared," and I'm like, "Oh, those look so fake. They
I
look
haven't
horrible.
seen it.
They look so bad." And my kids were just
They're
laughing.
pretty digital, right?
Oh, very digital.
They're
The way you
pretty
said-
digital.
They're pretty digital.
Did I say it
Yeah,
that way?
I don't know if it felt weird. Sounded weird. But yeah, they don't look. I can feel it right.
Oh, watch your mouth. And
Yeah,
it just look.
it wasn't great. But yeah, my kids were just laughing. Like that's not even scary. It's
Yeah.
like, take that, wife. They're fine.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Besides that,
Yeah. But I'm like, the zombie scenario.
yeah, it's
you
great.
Clear out some of your, there's certain things about it would be great.
Get
Less
rid of people. Yeah,
And they be zombies and you just kill them and you don't feel bad about it because
yeah.
you're doing them a favor.
You get the frustration out.
yeah.
You know,
So that would be
kill 'em.
my scenario.
I like that. You're probably right.
Pretty fun.
But I'm going with aliens again. I just am. Just because.
You already been there.
Yeah.
You already went with them
Yeah.
for a month.
I'm back. I just think how interesting would it be? Like you don't know what's gonna
We're already
happen.
living with them.
What are these aliens gonna do? I don't even know. It's like every day would be just like something new.
That
You
would
wouldn't
be.
know what was going on.
Oh, I meant to show you this gun. It's super exciting.
Whoa, what's that?
Yeah, it's a ray gun.
Yeah, it's a ray gun.
The Russians freak out about this.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Or they'd be like this small.
Yeah,
And the Russians freak out.
that's what. How do they sound?
Remember the little 7 like
Yeah,
there's
I
a
know.
7-foot alien and there's like
A
a
tiny one.
25-inch alien.
Yeah,
It would be exciting.
It sure would. And you
Yeah.
you don't know what kind of technology they're gonna bring that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know what I
thing.
mean?
It's like they'd be showing you stuff all the time. You're like, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, turn air into cryptocurrency or something. You know, I don't know. They could do lots of cool
You
things.
could.
Also, another one I think would be cool would be like a total darkness situation, perpetual night. I don't
That'd
know
be-
what because I don't like the sun and I like nighttime.
Yeah.
and like I think it would be kind of cool for a while. I mean, after a while, it would suck because you die.
Like a week
but it would
later,
be fun.
everybody'd hate it.
Yeah, but it would be fun for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm going with that.
Let's watch movie night
Yeah,
all night.
all night
all
long.
day.
All day, all night. This one came from Andrew Leonards. He says, is it safe to save extra prescription medications for SHTF if you have them in your home? Antibiotics, eye drops, etc. They wouldn't be a full course of meds, and I know that can potentially be worse, but is it worth keeping them?
Yeah. I'll have the full course of meds.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
What's the main course like?
I think I've mentioned this before that I would not, and this is taking the badge off for me. No medical advice. I'm not a medical provider at this point.
Nope.
I would keep a hold of those. The liquids can be iffy because
Sure.
they go rancid, but for pills and stuff, yeah, there's nothing besides like tetracycline and those types. But all the others, they're not shown to be toxic. They basically
Tetracycline goes bad?
Tetracycline's a bad one, yeah. Anything tetracycline, minocycline, doxy, you probably don't want to store those. They kind of become a
Bicycline.
bit toxic.
Bicycling?
But that's about it. Like the ones I've looked into, they all just lose their potency. So if you
Okay.
had nothing else,
Yeah.
and you scraped your arm, it gets infected, and you're like, good thing I threw out and I was morally correct.
Yeah, exactly.
My 5 extra amoxicillin.
You would love to have them
You
at
would
that
be
point.
glad to have them.
Yeah.
So, as I'm sure some nurse somewhere's listening to me and pissed off about what I'm telling them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did he say
Let me tell you
to take expired meds? I think he should lose his license.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
no, this is all SHTF stuff. Like, there's no other option. You're going to be glad that you have Viagra.
Yeah. In every situation.
Right. But having those meds, they're not, there's only a handful that probably aren't good. The liquids, I'd probably get rid of after a year. But the But the pills, no, you're okay.
I like it.
Don't take my word on it.
I won't. This one comes from Gores 213. How do you maintain your consistent EDC setup while traveling, specifically by plane? And I don't know if I didn't get the rest of that, but there's no and. There's nothing after and. I don't know. Hopefully there wasn't anything super important.
I see
after
that. Was the purple part of the question?
What purple part?
And following all TSA regulations.
Oh, maybe, yeah,
No
must
knives,
be.
firearms,
Okay.
or liquids. It looked
That's
like you've been your answer.
Shh. It did because I'm colorblind. I don't see the difference between that and the.
That's right.
Well,
Can you see the green? Do you know?
Yeah, I
which
can see
one's
the green, but so is regulations and no
before
knives?
Before that.
Yeah, I see that.
To follow
color.
all TSA,
But
no knives.
Are those the same color? Is it
Those are all the
regulations?
same color.
Okay, that's why. Because I was seeing it, saying it was all the same color. So I thought
Kobe
it was my
is gonna
thing.
not survive. And if there's good zombies that are green,
Yeah, I'm
and bad
screwed.
zombies that are red,
No, see, I can see that. For me, it's blue and purple
yeah,
are really hard, and then like some browns and reds are hard.
of course you don't see
Ah,
browns.
of course, I don't see color. I see character. Okay. So this is a hard question, and we actually did do an episode back in the day about travel prepping, episode 18.
Wow,
That was a
that's
long time ago. What episode are we on now? I don't even know. We've done. I don't even.
We're in
know.
the hundreds.
In the hundies, for sure. So this one it gets very very hard to do, but you can still do some pretty good EDC stuff. And if you go back and listen to that episode, I think we gave some good advice there.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
did a lot of research on that.
Yeah. I need to do it again because
Maybe we need to up it.
yeah,
Rerun.
we probably do. I'm
Kobe's
leaving
gonna
next
travel.
month on a trip, so it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to do
Yeah,
that.
I'd said that. I was like, Kobe soon to
Oh,
go
yeah.
through that all again. So.
Yeah, it really is. So you're gonna have to obviously you can't take your knife with you. That's the biggest thing that you have an issue with. But you can take flashlights. You can actually take lighters.
Yeah.
Lots of first aid kits, phone chargers, bandana, tactical pens. So you can do like most of the stuff. The
Well, I
biggest
know
thing is the
always
knife.
that like 3-inch thing. I would not risk that.
I wouldn't either.
Like
I'm
I
not-
would not take any EDC gear that you love.
Yeah, because it might.
There's
not,
a high chance that you're gonna lose it.
Mhm. So yeah, just look at what you can do. But those things right there, I mean, that's a big piece of your EDC. You know?
Yeah, it is. That's a tough one. That's
Mhm.
like you have to go through your airline thing and see what's approved. But I wouldn't take anything that you want
Yeah.
long run. Like I wouldn't take your $150 Boker knife.
No, there's a few sites that say, oh, you can take a blade. It just has to be under this length.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It never.
Yeah, I don't
TSA
know.
can do what they want,
Yeah,
and if they want an EDC knife, they're gonna get it that day.
that's their knife now. Yeah. So
So-
maybe we should do another episode.
I think
on
that'd
that.
be a good one because to clarify on some of that stuff because
Yeah.
that's what I hear too. I hear they're like it's 3 inch long, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I hear people getting like I had that Spyderco,
Mhm.
that little tiny
The
one,
tiny sucker.
that they got taken
Did it really?
from TSA. So I was like, don't trust them. They'll take
you
whatever.
you got it taken?
No,
Oh, it wasn't you.
Somebody
Okay.
had posted when I
Yeah.
posted about it. They're like, I got that taken by TSA. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Teeny,
Yeah.
teeny, tiny.
That's right.
So anyway,
Interesting.
that'd be a good one to talk about again.
for sure.
Megan Miles.
Mhm.
How should I prep a generator so it's useful? Types, wattage, how much gas, what to hook it to. I feel like this could be a whole episode, actually.
Yeah, it really could. And we have had this as a possible episode at some point. I have not done the research I need to on this. Cam actually has. We had a discussion about this the other day.
I dug into them quite a bit.
Mhm.
So you've got your little generic China-made ones,
Yeah.
that are like off brands. You don't know. And I've read through forums and stuff, and it's a mixed bag. Some people are like, they work perfect, and I've ran mine forever. And other
Yeah.
people are like, it broke down a month later.
Sure.
So you are taking a risk there, but if you go with a Honda, so here's what I would say. Like, if you can go to Home Depot and Lowe's, like online, and type in it's called the
Wattage worksheet.
worksheet, and it'll give you down at the bottom of it. It shows you all your devices like microwaves and water heater and all that stuff, and tells you how much wattage your starting watts and then your running watts, so that you kind of know
Oh, nice.
if
yeah.
something's to kick on. It's
I
gonna
found it
suck.
first thing on Google.
Yeah, it's easy to find. And then you can write in the things that you're wanting to run. So you can kind of prioritize the items that you think you'll need and want to use for convenience.
Mhm.
But on average, from every time I've kind of calculated it out, you really want to shoot for at least 4,000 watt generator. Because that will power a lot of things.
Well, this is
I think
even
that
saying,
first thing even says it's almost like 4,500 watts, right?
window AC you can do.
Yeah.
With 4,000, a furnace fan blower,
Yeah, see, it's quite a bit of things it covers under 4,000.
and 10,000 BTU central AC. Anything
That's all
over
that make
stuff.
me comfortable.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
So shooting for about what is it total at the bottom, like 4,000 to run those?
To run them, your running watts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So if they're on, but you got to watch out for that.
The starting
you can't
watts.
kicking them all, have them all kick on at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah, like the AC window thing is 3,200 running watts.
That would be
or
my
something.
number one priority.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. and then the central AC at 24,000 BTU is 3,800.
Yeah.
So you could, but the 4,900 starting
Most of
watts
like your
is
big
where-
central air systems are close to 10,000.
and like you can run anything in your kitchen
Yeah.
on the
so
4,000, like anything.
that's why I'm like, if you're looking to invest in a good one, go with the 4,000
The
watt.
dryer is going to be the
ish.
hard part in your laundry room. I don't think you'll be able to do that, but that's
What
an
does it
easy
say?
one. 5,400
Oh
running
wow, it
watts.
sucks a bunch.
But
doesn't
yeah,
it?
which is weird. But
Your
that's-
gaming PC's like
it probably has
1,200
something like that
watt.
on here.
I think I calculate all the wattage on mine just because of power.
Yeah.
I think like 600 watts max.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, I would shoot for something. If you're gonna put some money into it, look for 4,000 watts and higher.
Yeah.
I have an 1,800, which will run a lot of little things that it's totally fine. But that's if you're putting money into it, I'd go 4,000 watt. And I've looked at like the Win and the Champion, and you're probably getting with those the best bang for your buck, and they're pretty good quality. I haven't had any problems with the Champion ones, and my dad uses them all the time on the farm and at the cabin, and he's never had any issues with them. Honda they're amazing,
Yeah, they're like the gold standard.
but
it
to
seems.
you're looking at. So I looked this up today. If you're looking at getting, for $2,000 a Honda, you're gonna get like maybe 3,000 watts.
Jeez.
$2,000
Yeah.
and a Champion 4,000 watt. You're looking at $600.
Yeah, so the price.
You could
is so
buy
different.
3 of them,
Yeah.
4 of them. So anyway, the Honda has a lot of cool things. It's quiet. It could be daisy chained. Some of them, but you're not going to find one that's dual carb unless you tweak it yourself, and that can run propane and gas.
Yeah.
So I would say look for 4,000 watt. Do your research on some of the cheaper ones, and I think you're going to be good.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, it's you have to think about it though. Don't just
Yeah.
go out and grab something like
And
Cam
don't
was saying.
throw out the solar generators.
Yeah.
Those little battery packs, they're super useful when
You
you're
gotta have 'em.
at nighttime. You can run lights on them.
Yeah,
Simple stuff that doesn't require killing yourself with
Yep.
carbon monoxide.
absolutely. This one came from Ebinger John. Question for you guys. I work 42 miles from where I live. My dad lives 25 miles from work. If there was an SHTF scenario, would it make more sense to try and get home to my wife and pets? Her and I have discussed this many times. She works from home, has plenty of food, water, and other supplies to be able to stay on her own for a few days, or head to my dad's house to regroup and go as a team to my home, or head straight home, even though many roads I take could be backed up. Thanks in advance. Can't wait to hear what you guys think. So,
There's quite a little
yeah,
discussion.
this could be a whole episode right here, just trying to figure out
This
what to do.
scenario.
It's a hard scenario, but it's gonna have to be. You're gonna have to.
And a
figure
lot
out-
of people do commute
yeah,
this or beyond, so
All the
it is
time.
a tricky thing to think about.
yeah, and so I think it's gonna be really personalized. You're gonna have to figure out what the best thing is for you. If your wife is good, and you have a really good emergency plan, and you guys have said, okay, if something goes down, I know you're going to your dad's first, and then you're gonna come home, and I understand that, and so she can be ready for whatever that is, as long as you guys
She
know
won't be
what the
ready.
plan is.
She won't be
She
ready.
won't be ready. She'll still be doing
You
her hair.
get there and she'll be packing stuff.
Yeah. But as long as you guys have that worked out, I think either way is going to be fine. It just depends on
I
what's
think,
better
like you
for
said, the plan is like the big part.
Yeah.
At least you both know the plan.
Exactly. Because there are a few things I do like. The fact that you and your dad would be together for half of your journey.
I love my dad.
I do too.
I love the thought
I'll
of
bet you
being
his dad's
together.
awesome too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love my dad, so I can understand going to your dad first.
Dads are good.
But yeah, you never know what you're going to run into along
Yeah, you don't.
that way. And that's kind of what I'd mentioned. Depends a lot on what kind of scenario it is.
Yeah.
Like if you live somewhere where it's tornadoes and storms, you're probably going to want to take somebody with you.
Yeah.
Lift a log out of the way.
Or
lift a house off from
it
somebody.
depends, too. If there's still stuff going on, you don't want to go home, maybe.
True.
I don't know. It depends on which way.
Maybe you're working late.
Yeah, maybe.
Got to get stuff done.
Yeah. I mean, we all got deadlines. And sometimes you got to meet them.
Yeah. So I think it depends on the scenario. But I think the most important thing, like Kobe said, is that your wife and your pets know that plan.
You got to have them. Let them sign on the dotted line, too.
When I saw that it said, like, wife and pets.
Yeah.
Her and I have discussed. I'm like, I can see him talking to his dog. No, baby, we're going to be home.
Yeah, it's going to be all right. I'm going to go get Pappy.
Pappy.
And you stay here with Mama.
Wife's like, what are you talking about? A plan?
What plan are we
Hold
talking
on, I'm
about?
talking to dogs.
You got to stay home and defend the house. Keep Mama happy. I don't know why he's got this accent, but he does.
Yeah.
Keep Mama happy.
You're the man of the house.
Keep Mama
Till-
safe.
Till Daddy comes home.
We talked about this, boy.
Honey, I just told the dog some stuff.
Yeah. He's in charge when I'm gone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he got the keys. If we got to go somewhere, let him drive.
You got it on his collar. And he's got some instructions on there.
Yeah. All right. He
Don't-
says wolf,
don't
you say how high.
Don't include her in anything. Just give it all to your pets.
You sit there and watch the shows, let him take care of it all. If he's hungry,
You can be watching at the door.
get him some food.
Pets and kids. That episode.
Yeah,
Let's go
that's it.
back to that episode.
Gold, man.
He's in charge.
He calls in. Hey, honey, let me talk to the dog.
Are you all right?
Everything going okay?
Is Bessie all right? I need to talk to her.
I need to make sure she's okay.
Yeah. So moving on from that.
Yep.
Did you read that one?
I did, yeah.
Caitlin Cooper. Caitlin?
Catlin. It says
I
Catlin.
think Caitlin Cooper.
Maybe she don't know how to spell her name.
Autocorrect gets me every time. In a zombie apocalypse, what building would you make your home base? Must be an already existing building.
Oh, I can't build a new one?
You get all the goods. Oh, castle's out then.
Yeah, great. I was going to build me a new mansion.
D-Day bunker, good. That's out the door.
Whatever.
You get all the goods inside of it, food, weapons, whatever it is. But anything else you have to scavenge from nature. Okay. I'm gonna go with the lumber store. Because
The
like
lumber
Lowe's and
store.
Home Depot,
Oh, sure.
and it's
yeah.
a zombie apocalypse. How many times you have to repair a barricade on games and stuff? You constantly
You got to hold X for a
barricade
long time.
gets knocked down. Barricade.
I thought you said bear cage at first, and I'm like, I'm never worried about bear cages. That's what it sounded
No,
like.
barricade.
Barricade.
So you're always barricading against
Yeah.
the zombies if you're in
That's true.
Home Depot or Lowe's.
You got all the nails you
You got
need,
tin,
screws.
sheetrock,
Yeah.
and all kinds of wood.
Yeah, wood.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'd probably go to like a store
'Kay.
like that. You're
'Kay.
gonna run out of food pretty quick.
They have some food there, though.
They do.
They
When
always
you
got
check
Mountain
out,
Dew,
they got like all kinds of candy and stuff.
and they got jerky,
Yeah, that's true.
always, and like weird candy,
They do.
you know?
Yeah.
Who
Even
buys
got
that?
little wood toys your kids can build.
They do.
So I don't know. I thought that would be a pretty good place.
A hose,
Yeah.
if you need
Yeah,
a
you
hose
got all
for
kinds-
something.
You can make all kinds of crap in there.
Yeah. Toilets.
They've got riding lawnmowers you drive around.
Ooh. You can put something on the
Generators?
front, like get a plow put on the front, go through the zombies.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
build wood weapons.
Wooden weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just go get the hammer.
Toys.
Like I was wooden
Or you
weapons.
could just get a saw.
Yeah. Get a saw or
You're
a,
building a wooden sword and you've got freaking sawzall sitting over there.
look, it's a wooden hammer.
You cut the sword to shape with a saw and you use it.
Look at my wooden hammer I made just to kill
But what
zombies.
if it's a vampire attack?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have
You're gonna have you're gonna have
picket
spikes.
fence poles. They probably have those ready
Yeah.
to go.
But you can even put a vinyl fence up on the doors.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, like Lowe's here,
Vinyl fence. They can walk right through that. Come on, the wind goes through
I
that.
put a gate on it.
Yeah, they don't figure out gates.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
If it's an alien, for sure, they're fumbling on. Can't get
Put a
that.
lock on there. Yeah.
You got padlock. You got everything in
Put a
those.
no alien sign on there.
Yeah.
No
You
zombies.
probably have one.
You
of
got
those.
paint.
You got really nice lighting.
You do.
And
Yep.
dining tables and stuff.
yacht,
We don't have tables there.
Washer,
You can make
dryer.
one. That's right. You got fridges and everything.
toilets, and
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
man.
gonna maybe run a little low on food, but
Flooring.
you can barricade that sucker so sweet.
Yeah, bear
You
cage.
got all kinds of
bear cage.
bear cage that thing up.
Yeah, I went with just Walmart or like Sportsman's Warehouse.
It'd be fun. Be way fun.
You know, because Walmart.
Do I need
Get
to say
it?
anything?
No, just Walmart. But
Oh.
you got all the food. And you also got sporting goods.
Yeah, you got firearms. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do they have them anymore?
Yeah,
I
they
heard
do.
about that.
Yeah,
Like they pull them for a time. Or...
fishing poles if you need them. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. DVDs. All the DVDs you can watch.
You got a whole bin full.
Yeah, they're only
And
like
they got
a buck.
whatever screen you want. So
Yeah,
kids can watch
Got
whatever. You
that.
got games.
yeah.
It really would. Walmart would be super fun.
The as seen on TV section. You like lots of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You got change of clothes, underwears.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got the pharmacy.
Yeah, produce for about a week, and then it's bad. But you're good for a week.
It really would be pretty fun in one of those stores.
Yeah, can you imagine like really living in that store for like a week?
I would
or,
love it.
Like a while. It'd be fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, it'd be a blast.
But yeah, you could play grocery store with your kids.
Yeah, you could.
Just scan.
Guys, go play in
My
the
kids would be
vegetable
talking on the
section.
intercom all day.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
You know what? We're not doing this.
farting in the intercom and stuff. Yeah,
It would be really fun. I
get
think
it.
it would be way funner to go with Walmart, but
for sure.
I thought for zombie apocalypse, like a lumber store, like Home Depot and stuff,
Yeah,
you can at least barricade yourself in there.
yeah, it would be a good place. This one's from Paul Morano. Do you think having a dog when bugging out would be a positive or a negative? Would be good for protection against other people and animals, but another mouth to feed and possible liability of it gets injured or sick. Well, I'll tell you what, he's taking care of this other dude's wife.
Right?
So,
He's his whole life too.
yeah. That's true. That's all he's worried about. That whole question really was like a sidestepping how do I keep my dog alive in the apocalypse?
Do I get my dad to go get my dog, or do I just go straight and get my
Do
dog?
I go straight for him, or do I got to get my dad first? Two heads are better than one when saving puppies. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, dogs.
I've thought about this a bunch of times.
Kept
I
you up
don't-
at night.
I don't own a dog,
No.
and my neighbors' dogs drive me insane. I hate them all.
I don't think you like dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like a hater
Yeah.
of dogs, but if it
Yeah.
was an SHTF, I kind of would want one.
Sure.
A good,
I can see
not a
that.
little yapper dog.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
you know, I'd
But
I
even
want
then, they have their pluses
they do.
and
They're
their
not.
minuses
Yeah,
because they always hear everything coming,
that's true.
like from a mile
They
away.
bark when somebody
Yeah.
turns
Yeah.
down the road
Yeah.
7 blocks away.
Yeah, they know. So that would be good. I mean, I wouldn't be worried about feeding them. Really,
I wouldn't either.
Like they're gonna find food probably.
Yeah.
If you're,
We've
you
talked
know,
about the pets and kids, and you should have some pet food
and some
stored
kid
as well.
food and some kid
Yeah.
food.
Or it's both food.
Yeah,
Get one that both can eat.
or the dog becomes
They
the
should
kid
make a
food.
bag of dog food that says dog or kids.
Dog or kids. That's perfect. I like it.
Big old 50-pound bag of
Yeah.
food that can be given to either.
That's
Man.
a good idea.
Dang it. I'm going to make it.
Copyright, trademark. You know,
Pedigree.
how they make
dogs and kids.
You know they make kids and pets the spray to wash stuff
Oh,
off carpets.
yeah.
Now they're just
Yeah,
gonna have
why
the
don't you
food,
just combine the food?
right? And then they-
Pedigree. Kids and biscuits. Kids and dog food.
kids and biscuits. I like that.
Oh, man.
Does this have kids in it or is it for kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you have a dog, I wouldn't put it down.
nah, keep it.
I think it's...
Nah, just keep it. I mean, in a bug out situation specifically,
Yeah.
it could be hard to keep the dog in line. You know, if it's a good
It
dog,
could be a risk, yeah, because it's
a
barking
good dog.
when you're trying to be stealthy.
yeah, and they run around a lot. Sometimes you want to keep them right there. So if they're a good trained dog,
You don't want to let them out and poop when there's zombies
yeah,
all outside.
mhm, marking their territory everywhere you go. It's
Yeah.
annoying, but I don't know. Keep your dog. I don't care.
50-50
50.
on that one.
50-50.
50-50 on that.
50-50.
Land still.
714.
With the new $1.9 trillion stimulus package looking like a sure thing. Number one, are you actively prepping for hyperinflation? Number two, would you take your stimulus money and get gold and silver? Silver and gold. Or get a big ticket prep like a solar generator or new firearm.
A new firearm, not ammo,
And
guns.
Don't even put that.
Ammo, guns. That's everything.
Yeah. All the stimulus.
All the time.
All the bullets you can
All
get.
the money, all the bullets, all the ammo.
Which is like 2 boxes of 9mm right
yeah,
now.
that's like all you could get with that 1.9
Fortune.
trillion.
So-
Yeah.
You probably
So-
have a better answer to this one.
So I really don't think we're going to have hyperinflation, but there is probably going to be some inflation coming, right? I don't think it's going to be an SHTF scenario, but I think you do need to think about it, especially like with your investments and, cash becomes less of a thing to hold because it's just going to get worth less, the more the inflation goes up.
Just going to be burning it.
Yeah,
keeping
so
yourself warm.
so think about that like in your portfolios and the way you do your investments. It might be a good time to put some more into it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Or just have cash
This is not
available.
financial advice. Well,
Right.
the thing is the cash goes down in value, so it's not as good.
No, that's what you're saying.
So yeah. So investments become better. But this is not financial advice.
Until American blackout and you can't access any of your.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just
I prep
just
is normal.
would say I wouldn't just freaking throw it at a new jet ski
No. Yeah.
unless you're financially and sound prepper wise. You got all your
For
food
sure.
and storage and everything. You can do
Yeah.
that. That's fine.
But yeah, do something fun with your stimulus. Yeah, you still got to live your life.
Yeah,
but
you do.
but take a piece of it and
But if
maybe
you're
invest
not
it.
in the best financial situation,
Yeah,
use it wisely.
pay off that debt.
Yeah.
Do it. It's a good idea. Cam, I got to tell you something. I'm super excited. You want to know why I'm excited? Because we have a brand new sponsor today.
We do.
And I'm
This is a
stoked.
perfect fit.
Oh, I'm stoked. I'm 100% stoked.
Slips right on.
It does, yeah. Fits like a glove.
Mhm.
This is SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer, you guys.
If you're a camper and a
Yeah.
prepper and hadn't heard of these,
Yeah,
You're
you're
dumb.
you're not a real camper.
You're not real.
And you're not a real prepper. Survive Outdoors Longer. They make emergency shelters, fire starters, survival kits, signaling accessories, and they do it well.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for a long time. They are trusted by outdoor professionals and casual preppers. Obviously, let me tell you something. Before they even became a sponsor, I had their emergency bivy in my bug out bag. I said bivy, didn't I?
Little baby.
Yeah. you never
I
know.
slobber all
I
over. it. I
slobber.
love that.
I like to keep it. I like to stay prepared.
First
Alright.
thing first. Let
First
me get
things
my
first.
SOL bibby on.
Boom. We should do a
I
product
honestly,
with
it's
them.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We should make casual
bibby.
prepper bibs.
We should. That would be awesome.
Oh.
And we'll have SOL make them. So I've had their products in my bug out bag for years. Really, their bivvies are great.
They
and,
are.
And the really good thing is they're reasonably priced. It's not super expensive stuff. And here's what's super exciting. They have a brand new collection being launched later this year.
Oh,
that
really?
We are crazy excited about. They're expanding their selection to include base camp items, cutting tools, navigation, and a whole bunch more.
That's freaking
So that's
sweet.
something to look forward to. Put it on your calendars because it's coming,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not. So pack SOL and pack more than luck. All right?
Nice. I like it.
Go get it at REI. Go get it at Amazon and other fine
You
retailers.
can find it pretty easily.
hmm So
I love their Mag Striker. The one
it's
that
great,
flips
yeah.
out.
Mhm.
You know,
They got really good
rip
stuff.
your fingers to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They're very smart.
yep, go check them out. SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dan Mitza. He says, good day.
And then the meats.
No, he's Australian. Dan
Ah,
from the land down
not gonna
under,
try that.
Sydney, Australia. Yeah, no, it always goes off the rails.
It does.
Doesn't it? The four-wheel drive off-road camping scene in Australia is booming during COVID. Installing lift kits, off-grid power, water, all that kind of stuff. Do your bug-out vehicles have modifications to make them more off-road capable? What are they? And can you do a bug-out vehicle podcast? Love the show. Keep up the great work and hilarious accents. Sorry we didn't even try the Australian. I was thinking about doing it, but I don't think I should. Like to give you a game of snooker when you're in town next. That's nice of him.
Snooky.
Snooker.
Why don't we try a game of snooker?
Snooker. You up for some snooker, boy? Mm. Yeah, so this for me isn't super exciting because my bug out vehicle is like my everyday driver. 2020 Ram 1500 basic pickup truck, right? I really haven't done anything.
You don't really need to do much with that.
to mod it for off road. Like I haven't put a lift, I haven't put lockers, It's got the 4-wheel drive. It's got tires. Steering wheel, fuel, all that stuff.
Came with it, I guess.
I didn't even have to buy it. Came with it.
Nowadays, it's probably going to be that way.
I know, huh?
You get the truck, no tires.
Would
no
you
steering
like to
wheel.
add the steering wheel
you want an
package?
engine in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want a windshield? Would you like the windshield upgrade?
It's a little bearded redneck guy. You like the windshield?
He's Irish, it sounds like.
That's what I just turned it into. Would you like the windshield with it?
Would you like the... Yeah, no, I'm not going to try it. Never mind.
Perhaps you want the windshield with it. It's very good. It's turned into Indian there. That's why we're not trying it today. And we've been accused of poorly doing accents for Australians, and it's true. We suck at it.
Yeah.
Turns into British and then ends up.
Yeah, it's not an easy
Chinese
one to
again.
do sometimes. Like, I think
It's
I could
not.
do it.
It's very specific.
Like, I can
I have
do
to
it.
watch a movie.
Yeah. Or
Like
hear as soon as
Australia.
I hear somebody,
Yeah.
then I'm good. But right
yeah,
now,
I can't pick. It's like I'm tone deaf to it. You know, you gotta find the key.
I can't even think of what you would say as an Australian. What do
Everybody
Australians
always
say?
say the same thing. Everybody's
G'day,
always,
mate.
Good day,
Yeah.
mate.
G'day,
Put
mate.
another shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it. And it doesn't even sound like
No.
Australian.
So we actually have done a few episodes. Haven't we done a bug out vehicle
We
episode?
did a transportation.
No, we did a bug out vehicle, did we not?
Yeah, we did. That's true.
we did.
We've talked kind of about vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we did do one
I
specifically.
thought we did too.
Ugh.
Somebody tell us, did we? Or did we not?
I know. We were hesitant to.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't. That's
Oh,
why
sure.
I'm a little unsure. Cause I
Yeah,
know,
because it, like guns, the feedback you get with automobiles and firearms
is
tends to be negative.
rather unpleasant.
Yeah, I don't know why people like latch onto those two things.
I don't know
but,
either.
I
think it's
when we
just-
talk about gardening, no one gives a crap.
Yeah.
When we talk about nuclear weapons,
There's
everybody's
no,
cool.
There's no a-hole green thumbs out
Yeah,
there.
they're all nice.
They are all nice.
Take a look at
It's
that.
called earthing,
Earth-
and people just feel way more at peace when
they
they
do.
it.
They really do.
Yeah, that this subject is tough because I love to show my 1977 F-150. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it looks cool,
You did, don't
and
you?
it has cool stuff in it. But
Yeah.
in reality, taking my whole family very far in that would suck.
It is what it is. But at
But-
least it would be hopefully working like an EMP
I
situation,
hope so too.
right?
Yeah. So, but in reality, probably my bug out vehicle is the Honda
The
Pilot.
Honda, yeah.
It's about, I don't know, like 3.5 inches from the ground.
Mm.
It's got 19-inch rims,
Oh yeah, it does.
but
White.
only 21-inch tires. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. The truck topic is tough because people are super critical about it, and everybody's a know-it-all.
Yeah.
And anyway.
Yep.
So that's why we'll never do a bug out vehicle podcast.
Yeah, we
Maybe an episode,
We probably will.
but a whole podcast. Is that what he's saying?
Well, I think he means an episode,
I think,
doesn't he?
yeah. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, this one came from Heather Johnson. Massive SHTF occurs. Civilization has devolved to city-states, where those who are the best defenders gradually accumulate wealth and power. This is getting serious. Who has the biggest house?
Sounds like a card on the back
Slash
side of,
castle.
like the what's that survival game one? The cards have
Oh,
like these
yeah.
scenarios.
I don't remember what that's
Anyway.
called. Yeah. So who has the biggest house / castle? Cam or Kobe? Love how she spelled my name like a girl.
It looks like a dog
Kobe.
name.
Oh, Kobe.
It's a cute name.
Oh.
At least it doesn't
Yeah.
have an L in it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going with Cam. 100%. He's got those med skills, those apocalypse skills, and he's going to be in high demand. People are going to be wanting to get near him, and that will help him accumulate that wealth. He's going to be like a Colombian drug lord sitting up in his castle with all of his antibiotics around him, saying, I know how to give these to you people. That's what's going to happen. That's
a
why
great
I'm
idea.
going with Cameron.
Yeah,
100%.
that's about all that I have to offer. So Kobe's being generous.
No, I'm not being generous.
Kobe picks up skills on the fly pretty easily.
I still don't know about med skills.
You don't need to.
I
here.
got you.
I'm here.
Daddy's
I
here.
got you, boy.
I got you. You're part of my castle.
And so, and my focus is so bad that I'd start building a house and walk off. Wouldn't finish it. So I could never build anything.
You'd end up in your socks like 3 miles into the forest, like so confused.
I don't know what I was doing.
What was I
Was I going to
doing?
work? Getting my
Wait.
truck?
Wait,
Do we have a podcast today?
what day is it?
But yeah,
I don't know why you're in your socks. That's how I
plus-
imagine it.
plus,
Mm.
my wife gives everything away,
She does.
including my free time.
Mm.
She's like, my husband will do it.
Yeah, he'll do it.
He'll move. Did you just buy that from me? Guess what? It's free, and my husband will deliver it to you. So
Sounds about right.
it's not like I'm going to accumulate any wealth
Yeah.
in that scenario. Plus, I myself, if somebody in the neighborhood or somebody for medicine, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, don't worry about it. I'll just help you out,
Mm.
and then we're not going to go anywhere.
Okay. I get it. I
So
get
Kobe's got more skill development skill.
it. I don't. Yeah.
Skill on skill.
Skill on skill. Whatever. You get that next
Lucas
one. Lucas.
Montagne. Montagne.
Mm.
If you could only eat the meat of one animal, you can only eat the
Why'd
meat.
you have to say like
Yeah.
eat the meat?
How about if you can only eat one animal, not the meat of the animal? For the rest of your life, what animal would you pick?
Hamster.
Yes.
Ferrets. I don't know.
I love the taste of owl.
I don't know. You ever have a good owl sausage in the morning?
I love
Good
I
owl sausage.
love sparrow and owl in the morning.
Owl sausage, owl egg. Mm.
Oh, dang.
I'll eat that all day.
Do owls have eggs?
I don't know.
I don't even know. They've got to, or do they birth like an animal, like a normal
I
animal?
don't freaking know. They got to do eggs, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know.
I've never heard of anything about owl
I
eggs.
haven't either. Oh fudge!
You
we
bring
found
up
something.
a really cool topic.
What are the owl eggs like? I will look it up.
That's
Mm.
ow.
It's hard not to say cow, beef.
Yeah.
The cows, I mean, because you get the hamburgers, you got the steaks, that stuff's great.
And all that's great.
All love it.
The only two, but they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Tri-tip,
Tri-tip,
Sirloin.
wonderful. Prime
New
rib.
York.
Yeah.
I'd go beef all day.
All right, is that your own beef?
Yeah.
I mean-
Chicken bores me, and I don't love it.
I love chicken, but
It's good and it's healthier.
one thing.
It's
like-
just super boring.
Yeah. Pig though, pork is great. You
Yeah.
do bacon, you can do pork chops, you can do pulled pork.
Pork is the other white meat.
It's true. Saw it on the internet.
It
Yeah.
just freaks me out a little.
It does, yeah.
Because it's just like, do I cook it 7,000 degrees
Don't
to make
do
sure
that.
there's no
No.
worms in there?
Yeah. I've never had it yet.
Pigs just carry weird diseases and stuff.
Sure, but they're
But I will
tasty.
eat bacon all day,
Yeah, it's great.
and pork chops are way good.
Oh yeah, you can't beat pork chops.
So I'd probably put them after
Would ya?
cows. Chicken's like the bottom. Bird meat, no. Except it's owl.
I love chicken. Oh yeah, great roast owl. Mm.
Ostrich is good.
Ostriches. It's a little tough.
Hummingbird's probably one of my favorites. Just boil some hummingbird.
Yeah. Hummingbird soup. It's great.
It's hard to catch them, but it's super good.
They're quick. Yeah. It came from Nick Barkey or Barkle. The hell does that say? Barkle? Bark.
love it.
Maybe it's an
I was trying-
exclamation point. Maybe it's an exclamation point. Nick Bark.
Nick, I
can't
want you to
tell.
say my name with an exclamation. Nick, bark.
What is one modern convenience that is not likely to survive the apocalypse? Will be awesome if it did. Stay survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nick Bark. Oh, I'm going with podcasts. How rad would it be for us to continue to podcast throughout the apocalypse?
Right.
Can you imagine? We would never have to worry
no.
about material. It was just always there
Yeah.
every day.
I always think of Fallout. You remember how the radio broadcast is going through
Yep.
the whole game from that
Yep,
guy
for
up
sure.
on the top of the tower? That would be us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We just broadcast podcasts all day long.
Broadcast, podcast.
That's cool.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
Eating our damn owl legs and podcasting.
I think that the online orders and like when you need
Yeah.
something pretty quick, it's nice to have it delivered
Sure.
the same week.
Yeah, it is.
That would be kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's still working.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I doubt it, but it would be nice. I
So,
get it.
Bethany Kleiner.
Mm.
We live near a nuclear plant. And she's like, I'm turning this off. They're gross.
Kleiner.
We live. We live near nuclear plant.
live near the nuclear power plant.
What are additional preps to consider if there's a nuclear malfunction?
Oh. First
Insurance
off-
for cancer treatments.
Go watch Chernobyl.
Yeah.
See how it worked out for them.
Yeah. For sure.
Wasn't great.
Yeah.
By the way.
No.
I'm going with the potassium iodide, right? You take that. It's good for your thyroid in those situations.
Yeah.
And then a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
Get one of them.
Be really good.
Well, they also got those rad cards, the radio that they just show how much radiation is in the air.
Yeah.
That'd be a great one.
Yeah, all that stuff would be really good.
I wonder though, do they
I
actually
love that I want to do that one again. The
What?
nuclear
Oh,
episode.
it's so much fun.
That one
so
was
much
really
fun. Yeah.
I started getting into like nuclear energy and stuff. I'm like, oh, I want to learn
I'm gonna
how
build
does
a nuclear plant.
yeah. Been working on it.
Been thinking
Getting
about
close.
it. Yeah.
Just worried about that meltdown.
It's hard to split atoms.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
problem.
And to cool it, I can't
Yeah.
figure out how to get the cooling
Keeps
system.
burning up.
Just little mini reactor meltdowns all the time.
I got the splitting part, but it's just containing that energy's tough.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when you're trying to combine the two and they
Yeah.
fuse together and giving off the rate, I just throw it in the trash, to start over.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Gets expensive.
One thing, I guess you're talking more like a power plant meltdown, but
Sure.
at the same time, I think some of the simplest things like tarps and plastic to protect from like the fallout,
Tape.
the debris and all that stuff,
Yeah.
super important.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just me. I had the misunderstanding. It's like no way you can avoid the high radiation.
You were wrong.
I was.
Yeah.
It's like that debris and what's all radiated that gets on you.
Mm.
You can keep yourself safe from plastic. This sponsor is brought to you by plastic.
The other white meat.
This advertisement is brought to you by plastic.
Mm.
So anyway,
Okay.
know
John
if those are
Stockton, the pasty gangster, asks, what's your ideas for the Casual Preppers show, style and format? Maybe like Top Gear, Dirty Jobs, Survivor, or most likely Jackass.
yeah, there's a period in our lives where we really thought about this.
This was a
because we
thing.
thought maybe
It almost happened at one point.
yeah.
But here, this is the one I really want. And I don't
They
know
wanted the popular people out
Yeah,
there like
stupid.
LeBron James and
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
That's what they actually said was
They
LeBron
actually-
James.
I'm like, okay, good luck.
Well,
Go get LeBron James to do
sorry.
a movie for you.
yeah, good luck with that.
Or a TV
So
show.
mine is, here's what I want to do. I want to travel around the world or maybe just the country. I can take that. And I want to stay the night at different bunkers.
That's a great
and
idea.
just- and
I still
just-
think that would be one of the
Just
best.
document the experience.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Cam and I going around to different bunkers, staying the night, just talking shit and looking at bunker stuff?
It'd be so amazing.
Oh my gosh, man. I think it'd be so much fun.
Because you'd see some crazy
Ah,
stuff, and like
yeah.
you'd want
And
to,
crazy
like,
people.
gather all those ideas.
Yeah. And just imagine, because a lot of times you'd be going to private bunkers, and the people that own them
Yeah.
are probably.
Hey, if any of you start a show with it, I'm gonna be pissed.
This is our
You
idea.
be quiet.
Yeah.
It's our time down here.
It's our time.
I think that's probably the best idea.
I do
That's the
too.
one I thought of too.
Yeah.
The other one was like, I've had people, and this might have been just a setup. I probably
Okay.
would have got killed.
Yep. Killed.
But they were like, "Can you come over and look at my prepper gear and see what I'm missing?" And so
Yeah.
we'd be like prepper assessors.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure, I get that.
So we'd go around
And mostly
like,
just make fun of them,
yeah.
right?
Why you storing this?
Yeah.
Where's your guns?
5.56.
Well, you're about 6,000 rounds short on 5.56 for one.
Burn the house down, leave, start again.
Give me your gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like a prepper assessment, like a prepper assessors,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I like that. Or just one where Cam and I go out and investigate the craziest conspiracy theories out there
That'd be fun.
and talk to the people who believe them.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'd be really fun.
Can you imagine?
Probably get punched in
You're
the
like,
face.
"Wow, I'm not scared of punches. Come
That's
on.
true. Naked and prepped.
Naked and prepped. What is that?
You're naked in your house. You have to learn how to.
You have to survive in your house?
Yeah. The other
But
one
you
I
have to
thought
start
was
with no
like
clothes on.
a random scenario instead of like being dropped into the wilderness like naked and afraid. Is
Yeah.
that a scenario happens either blackout or there's a nuclear fallout.
Yeah.
And then you have to see in a week what you run out of and what you wish you'd had.
And you have to start naked.
Oh, definitely.
You have to start naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
So
Like it.
Anyway,
Good.
Jay Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Elliott with a little hand. Little wave.
I don't know why that is there.
How would you prep for an asteroid strike that slowed the rotation? All right, let me say this different.
Okay.
How would you prep? No. How would you prepare? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a real nerdy science way of saying it. How would you do it?
I don't want to now. You screwed it all up.
The asteroid strike would slow the rotation of the Earth and thus lowering the centrifugal force.
Uh-huh.
As a result, increase the perception of gravity. everything and everyone is 25%.
So that's what I
heavier.
wonder. What's the perception? Like
I know
your
why. Did it change gravity, or is it just a perception?
or are you
of
just
gravity?
thinking?
That's
So is
a-
this a mental thing?
I don't know. Is this a Christopher Nolan movie?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the fact that gravity actually is 25%.
That's what I'm guessing too.
More.
I think that's what he meant.
Okay.
I think that's what he meant.
So I did the math here. If I'm 25% heavier, I'm gonna need a 37-pound pack to train with. So for
To
about
get used to it.
to get used to it. So for a few months, I'm gonna
I was wondering why you put that.
So I'm gonna put a-
37 specifically.
I'm gonna put a 37-pound pack on for about a few months, and then by the end of it,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Wow, that's cool.
Right?
You're gonna be like Superman.
I know.
'Cause you're gonna be already used to that gravity.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
I'm gonna be running around, and people are gonna be like, you know, like crawling on the floor.
What's your problem?
What's your problem, idiot?
Your legs are just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think some people are just gonna get destroyed with an increase in gravity.
Yeah, dude.
They're already in bad shape. One thing I developed was like a helium car.
Ooh.
When your tank's full,
Yeah.
gravity's down.
Yeah, I get you. I
Take
get
a
you.
weight off.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I can get
Sounds
that.
pretty stupid.
It does, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We like all the ideas.
Yeah. And then I'd vote Trump back in
You might as well.
because things are going crazy.
Yeah, it's time.
Time for him to show us the way.
I actually read a book a while ago about the scenario was the Earth stopped turning.
Now that would mess things up.
It would. It'd be cool to do an episode on that because
We
basically
would instantly die.
No, you wouldn't. Well, I don't know. Some people think you might,
I
but
think you would.
you might. But you.
I
but
know
it,
you would.
But it was a gradual. It wasn't
Let me
like
draw it for you.
It wasn't like you know, like
Yeah, like,
just stopped and everybody like
Because wouldn't if you stopped? I mean, you'd have gravity.
you still have
pulling you in,
gravity.
but
I don't know.
you would freeze and heat up too much
Yeah.
on one side.
Yeah.
or
So
the other.
one side's really hot, one side's cold, but there's a
Isn't that what's
zone.
happening? The
But
polar
there's a
ice caps
zone
are
in the
melting.
middle. There's a
Oh,
perfect
the
zone.
Equator.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily the equator.
Be the opposite.
Because it's going to be north to south, I think. But yeah, but there's a perfect zone in there where it's not too hot, not too cold, and that's where people will live and thrive in that zone.
On the band.
But it's always dusk. It's always
Oh,
like
that'd be weird.
yeah.
If-
Anyways,
if
it'd be cool to
anything,
do an episode.
Everything
on
would die.
Mm.
Pollution, air would go down.
Probably.
It wouldn't work.
Okay,
Colby.
I'm just saying it would be a fun episode to do.
That is a pretty interesting scenario.
This one came from Jeremy Coy. What are your thoughts on electric vehicles? Do you see them as potentially being viable for off-the-grid travel with the right tech benefits versus vulnerabilities? It's a good question,
It is a great question. Because I've thought about this a lot too.
I have
Another
too.
thing keeps me up at night.
and it's a hard question to answer, especially right now where
We were just kind of talking about it.
Yeah.
About
we were.
how convenient it would be in some ways and
In
not.
some ways, not. I mean, right now we're sort of in the infancy still of electric vehicles, right? And so I think the further we get along, I think eventually they're all going to be
We
electric.
all need to get
To be
along.
honest, yeah. So here's some reasons right now where they could be good. They're super stealthy. That's one of the things. Like they
Yeah.
don't make any noise.
Oh
Just
yeah, you did put that in there. I said the same thing. That's funny.
okay, it's hilarious. Yeah, you don't hear. There's no engine noise.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's good. And yeah,
Little rev up.
yep. They could potentially you could just charge your car with solar. It might take you a couple years, but you could do it, right? I mean, solar. So
They have some of those that, like I think the Leaf was that way. but
Yeah.
it never charged very.
it was like a trickle charge that would just
we
barely
all
get you
know
a
if
few
you've
minutes.
used a panel of
Yeah.
charging, it'll take
Mhm.
you 7 years to charge your phone.
Those are the only things I could think of that were good. But on the bad side, you can't just like go and siphon gas from another vehicle if your battery dies, like
Yeah.
you could with a
You
a
can't pull the
combustion
plug
engine.
out of that one and plug it into yours.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And who knows how to fix those things? I don't know.
I don't know.
So that's what I got.
Yeah, that's pretty
don't
much
know.
all the same stuff. It's like, yeah, you've got a nice portable battery, and I see you can pull it out and like
Yeah.
plug all the stuff into it. So there's some cool stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think right now it's like you said, it's in its infancy.
Mhm.
It's too inconvenient in an SHF
Yeah.
by far.
Yep.
So if you're thinking of buying an electric vehicle for fun, good. But
Mhm.
you want a backup system.
For sure.
Probably like a 33 tire,
Probably.
7-inch lift.
35 inch
Silverado.
tires. All right. Yeah.
Jack Dudley.
That's Jake.
Jake Dudley, that's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Which of you two would win in a traditional decathlon? 100.
kind of question.
I know. 100
And
millimeter.
I love the
dash, long
fact that
jump,
he took the time to
shot
write
put,
all this out.
high jump,
Yeah.
400 meter run on one day, 110. I know it's like
It's like he went like in big detail. On this.
discus,
Yeah.
like vault javelin, 100 or 1,500 meter run, day 2. Bonus question, same question, but now there's zombies.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see
I
that
didn't
either.
either.
Here's what I'm
As soon as
going.
I saw decathlon and exercise, I'm like, I'm out. I'm sitting the bench on this one.
I'm not doing it.
Kobe's a lot more in shape right now.
I'm gonna say Cam's gonna beat me in shot put. He's just bigger. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And probably the discus. I mean, it's all about
I
strength.
know
Those ones,
shot
right?
put. I don't think it matters if you're bigger.
What? It's all about
You've got a
throwing the
longer
thing.
arm, and it's all technique, man.
Is it? I don't have any technique.
Me
so,
either.
and then the others, I'm not a great runner either. So I don't.
I think we'd trade some blows.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like
yeah.
100-meter dash, maybe I'd have.
Uh-huh.
But hurdles, my crotch so low to the ground, I ain't getting over those. Kobe destroyed me on those.
Okay, I'll take hurdles. I'll take the hurdles.
Discus, man, that would be.
High jump. What do you think about high jump?
Yeah, I think you'd have me. on
I
that
haven't.
one.
Yeah. I used to be able to grab the rim back in the day.
Really?
Almost dunk
Yeah.
it.
I did pretty good on the high jump, but I was like,
I've never done it.
No.
I don't know.
well, maybe I'd win.
You
then.
might win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,500 meter, yeah, no chance for me.
No
I'm not
chance.
an endurance runner.
Neither am I, but
I was pretty quick on. I was like second fastest on the football team.
oh gosh, dang.
Quick little legs, running fast.
Yeah, good.
Javelin, yeah, that's another technique. Probably couldn't get it down.
Yeah, I don't know either.
High jump, I'd lose. Long jump, I'd probably lose.
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be 50-50.
Well.
50-50. All right.
He's like, man, I wish you guys have this competition. I watch it.
I know. This one come from old Chucky Welch. He says, Pocket Dump, what EDC stuff are y'all carrying today? I wish I would have thought about this before I came in.
I even read this before, and so I figured So I do like I have a knife on me. Where is it? Actually, I'm carrying this multi-tool SOG.
Oh, nice.
But I brought my backpack because this
Oh,
is what
good.
I always have with me.
It's a good idea.
In my office at work.
Well, then I'll go quick because I don't have much. I've just got the Leatherman
no, I'm going.
Skeletal, and then I got my Dango wallet. And then I actually do have on the this GTFO bracelet. This came in the latest battle box, but we got one quite a while ago in a crate club. So basically, it's a bracelet that has a handcuff key and a window breaker on it. And I think that's about all I've got. I mean, I got some
Your
gum.
pockets, that's good.
I got some gum. I don't
Oh,
know.
gum's really good.
Yeast.
You can like make C4
Yeah,
with it.
for sure. And I got my phone.
So yeah, I mean, real quick on mine, I have 2 different screwdriver sets. I can't remember what this one
You're
is.
screwed, man.
Yeah. Little portable ones, and then I've got 3 flashlights. I don't
Of course.
know why.
Are they all Olights?
No.
No?
Actually, I don't even know if one of them is.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
carrying the Nebo,
Mm.
and I'm carrying that little. Actually, this is a little follow muff,
Oh, I've never even seen that one.
and it has a little.
It looks like
rechargeable-
the Olight.
It does. Looks ton like it.
Yeah.
But I like it because the battery has a micro USB.
Oh,
so
you can just charge it that way. Yeah, those are nice.
And then I have multi tools. Yeah, here's the Nebo one.
Mm.
Like I said, I have a ton of screwdrivers. Seems like I'm always looking for screwdrivers. And then I have a bazooka launcher.
That and 5.56
And a 5.56.
ammo.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to get asked.
Yeah.
Why don't you carry your handgun in there?
Yeah. Nice.
Because it's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's not here.
So
This one came from wait, is it
Oh,
your
and then
turn?
I have like all the basic stuff that we talked about before. You know, every one of them. I don't miss one of them.
Yeah, he's got everything. It's funny.
Emily Talley.
Emily.
Not including the pandemic, when has prepping been helpful in your life? Tell us a time when prepping was beneficial in your everyday life. I've run into a bunch of times with car problems of having
Yeah.
tools been helpful. I've also been screwed by not having the tools I thought I had.
Yeah.
But what do you got?
A million times, well, not a million. A lot of times I've had to dip into those TP preps, the toilet paper.
Probably a million times.
No,
That's me.
it's a lot. So those have been helpful a lot, actually.
If you have a good system and not use it all up
Yeah,
to the end of
exactly.
the box.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've had a gift in hand in the form of an unopened knife in my
that's the
basement.
truth.
And obviously, this is a very different situation for most people, but we have a ton of knives and stuff. And it's like, oh, it's birthday, it's Dad's birthday, knife. He's
So
getting a knife.
true.
You know what I mean? I do that a lot.
Paracord, here you go.
Yeah,
Have fun.
but then also like just having a knife with me all the time, no matter what, or a multi-tool. I mean, I can't even count the amount of times that's helped me. I mean, thousands.
Yeah.
Seriously. So that's been a huge help
I think that like the biggest thing for me is just one less thing to worry about.
for sure. Oh yeah,
Like if I see stuff going crazy on the news, I'm like, at least I know I'm fine. For
I
a
got
while,
stuff. Yeah,
you know.
that's huge.
And so that's
Yeah.
probably one of the biggest things for me is just like it's been
Yeah.
beneficial, and that I stress about everything else. But that's one thing that I don't stress nearly
Yeah.
as much as I do with everything else.
It's super
There's
true.
still some stressful stuff, but you just
It's less,
I know that I can go home and be safe, and we'll have food and we'll have water
at least for a while.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I just thought about too. There was a point last year where I rode up on a wreck, like out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
forgot about that.
I had a couple of first aid kits in the car, and I was able to go help the guy that was in there as the paramedics helped his buddy. So I mean that right there is a huge deal, I think. So
yeah, there was
anyways.
a time that I was taken hostage, and
yeah, exactly. That's all the questions, and thank you so much for sending those in.
yeah,
But
these are awesome questions.
I've got a question for you guys, real quick.
Oh yeah,
How many times
good question.
have you tried to find a comfortable pair of pants or a button-up shirt that doesn't make you look like a Rent-A-Cop or MC Hammer, but has all the functionality you're looking for? How many, Cameron? How many? A lot.
All the time.
The guys from Off the Grid Surplus, they know what they're doing. They've got the stuff that you're looking for. They have got the perfect blend of outdoor workwear, tactical, sexy fit clothing for your body. And you buy it, they send it to you, and you put it on.
You put it on your body.
You look great. They've got shirts, they've got pants, they've got hats. I mean, they're doing it all over there.
Look no further, fella.
Yeah, you found it. OffTheGridSurplus.com. Use our code Casual Preppers. You're gonna get an extra 15% off with our code.
Yeah.
That's a great deal. OffTheGridSurplus.com code Casual Preppers. Go look sexy and get what you need.
And get sex.
Get sex. Get sex. Off the Grid Surplus. That's their new thing. All right, guys, we got a battle box. Mission 73. Let's take a look what they've got. The first
Look, it's in a bag.
basic box. The Salty Britches Chafing Ointment.
Not as good as Cam's ointment.
No, not even close, but it's great.
Yeah.
You put it in all the places that chafe. I actually just put that in my bug out bag because I figured if I'm going to be bugging out, it might not be bad to have something like that.
No. It seems a little bit misleading. You're like,
Does it?
skin barrier ointment, salty britches?
Yeah.
I don't want to put salt on my chafed wiener.
It's not really salt. All right. And then you got the GTFO wrist strap with advanced handcuff key. This is the thing I'm wearing on right now. I was telling you about. It's a
Still up?
really cool. No, this is from a different box actually. It's in a little brown paper case. It's lightweight, fully adjustable, discreet. It just looks like a bracelet.
It's cool.
Yeah, but it'll break a winder and it'll get you out of handcuffs.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then you got the Coulter Co. Cypher bandana. This is a cool bandana, dude. This is awesome. So
This is one of my favorite ones.
yeah, so it has like the communication stuff on it. It has Morse code. It has a bunch of different things, right? For
Do you
communication.
have 556?
Where is the ammo? So you got to check that out. And then we got the Rapid Rope, the last item in the basic box, $25 value. It's cordage in like a cup.
Yeah. This
Basically.
to me looks like a workout mix.
It does. Huh?
I was like, oh, sweet. Ah, it's a utility rope. But that's sweet. 120 feet?
yeah, it's a lot of feet.
Dang.
For
It
sure.
even has knot tying instructions on it.
That's not bad. But you pull it off, it's kind of cool, and it has a cutter on the top. It has a cutter on the top of it, so you just pull it around and cut off what you need, and then you can just buy new inserts and use the cup again.
I still have a scar from that, the little cordage.
Yeah.
Like, so that one's a lot safer.
We all get scars throughout our life, Cam.
Sure do. It
Just
hurt.
hope we
It
learn
stings.
from. Just hope we learn from them.
Every time I go out in the forest, I'm like, ow.
Yeah. And then we get to the advanced box, and we got the Stanley 20-ounce classic trigger action travel mug.
I like the
Boom.
look of it.
Oh, it's
pretty.
sexy. Yeah, I'd drink something out of that. That's $25 value. And then you also got the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops folder. And this is one of those knives that is kind of like one of those, you got to do something that you don't want to do with a nicer blade. You grab this sucker.
Yeah.
Or if you're going out,
That's
you know what I mean?
those blades.
Yeah. Or if you're going out and you're like, I might lose my knife today because I'm doing crazy stuff. This is what I'm taking. I'm not joking.
I know. I do too, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, they threw a knife in here. Good. It's a wasteful. It's a
Yeah.
knife I'm not worried about.
Yep, exactly. It's
It's
honestly
pretty cool looking, though.
Yeah, it is nice looking. And then you go to the Pro blocks.
Those are the ones
Roblox.
you don't ever lose, though.
Yeah, I know it
so
is, yeah.
You take it so you don't lose it, and if you lose it, you don't care, but you'll never lose it.
Yeah, you'll lose your $150 sunglasses instead. And then you got the Vortex Optics Solo Monocular.
Yeah, we have one of these.
We do.
And I love it. I use it
Yeah.
all the time because I'm blind out of my left eye.
Yeah.
I don't need two. I need one.
Yeah.
But
And
this is really nice.
They're
And
nice.
It clips on your belt.
Vortex are
We
nice.
looked for Bigfoot with this.
We did.
We found that's when we saw that moose.
Uh-huh. For
Pretty
sure.
cool.
Yeah.
I saw stuff through that one.
For sure. And then you get the Pro Plus box knife of the month, the Revolt Rotor knife. $90 value.
Rotor-Rooter.
Rotor Rooter.
Really
It comes in a bunch of different colors.
Interesting knife.
Yeah, it is interesting. Lightweight EDC knife.
It's got a unique
Yeah.
look to it.
Sure does.
Just weird.
We got the green flavor. You got lots of other flavors that come in the boxes too.
Really?
Yeah, you got yellow, you got white, you got
Color was
blue.
yours? Both green?
Mine was green as well.
Well, that's not true then.
It is. That's it, guys. Use our code Casual Preppers. You're going to get a free knife with your Battle Box order. That's all we got today.
That's it.
That's it. That's the whole
A
show.
lot of stuff.
Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. Number one, tell all your friends about the podcast. Also, make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's where all the stuff is. You got to go do it.
happening there.
It's happening. All right. Bye. Stay survived.